So, distinguished leaders from the Indian media and entertainment industry, esteemed participants and guests. Let me first congratulate FICCI Frames on completing 25 successful years. It is indeed an honor and privilege for me to address this august gathering on this momentous occasion. The media and entertainment sector, as we know, is a vibrant sector showcasing India's vast cultural diversity, heritage, and progress, and spearheading the intellectual discourse. As per an estimate, the M&E sector contributed 2.5 trillion rupees to Indian economy in 2024 and is projected to grow at a CAGR of 7% to cross 3 trillion rupees by 2027. Within this, television and broadcasting generated nearly 680 billion rupees in revenue in 2024. As we celebrate 25th event of FICCI Frames, we see that last 25 years have seen phenomenal evolution in the broadcasting sector. Television broadcasting has evolved from analog transmission to digital transmission, standard definition video to high definition video, and now 4K. Digital broadcasting has also opened up new frontiers in audio quality, substantially enhancing the customer experience. The advent of smart TV has opened up opportunities of transmission over the internet, multiplying the consumer choice manifolds. While the screen size of the TV at home has grown to 40, 50 inches or even more, the developments in smartphone technology and 4G and 5G wireless broadband transmissions have opened up new frontiers for M&E industry. An industry report estimates that OTT users have crossed 600 million mark, which is around 41% of the country's population. However, the linear TV continues to remain an important medium for home entertainment. Talking about television broadcasting, there are around 190 million TV households, of which 160 million have linear subscriptions. More than 100 million households still do not own a TV, and when they do, they are likely to enter the ecosystem with a linear TV. On the supply side, the linear TV sector includes 300 plus broadcasters, over 900 TV channels, complemented by 388 private FM radio stations, and a wide range of national and international streaming platforms. The linear TV channels are distributed by an array of 800 plus MSOs, 4 DTH operators, a HITS operator, and the rapidly growing IPTV ecosystem, which are complemented by over 80,000 local cable operators. In addition to this, the public broadcaster Doordarshan is operating 35 free TV channels, and All India Radio is operating 591 radio stations. While TRAI has been dealing with policy formulation and regulation of linear TV and radio broadcasting, the transmission of content over the internet is regulated under the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rules 2021. Unlike the OTT, where the broadcaster's content can be directly delivered to or accessed by consumer over the internet, the linear TV broadcasting has multiple players in the entire broadcasting chain. This multiplayer ecosystem of linear TV throws its own challenges in terms of facilitating non-discriminatory and fair deal to all the players, irrespective of their size or geographical location. In this evolving landscape, the key challenge is to strike the right balance between innovation and necessary regulation to ensure that the broadcasting ecosystem remains competitive, inclusive, responsive with emerging technologies and the dynamic need of audience. TRAI sees its role as a key enabler for the orderly growth of the broadcasting industry. TRAI believes that the policy and regulation have to facilitate innovation so that the industry can reap the fruits of technology. This, in turn, will provide better service options to the consumer. While at the same time, TRAI is conscious of protecting the interests of smaller players in the industry from unfair or anti-competitive practices, and that of the consumers in getting a fair and transparent deal. From time to time, TRAI has given recommendations to the government for streamlining the policy framework and introduction of new services. TRAI adopts a very open, consultative, and collaborative approach in the regulatory role and remains adaptive to suggestions of industry, which could ensure win-win situation for all the stakeholders. In order to address contemporary demands of regulatory flexibility, TRAI has carried out extensive amendments to the cable and TV broadcasting regulatory framework in 2024. Under these amendments, several prescriptive regulatory requirements have been eliminated, giving flexibility to the industry to adopt market-driven approach. Besides, several compliance requirements have also been reduced or simplified to facilitate ease of doing business. Further, TRAI has taken up another round of pre-consultation with the industry to address the problems still being faced in its orderly operation. I would also like to recall some of the recent recommendations of TRAI which are aimed at propelling growth of the broadcasting sector. These include a completely overhauled framework for service authorization for the provision of broadcasting services under the Telecommunication Act 2023, which aims to simplify and harmonize the multiple licensing regime currently prevailing to bring in an authorization-based simplified regime and align it with the new Telecommunication Act. Secondly, a regulatory framework for ground-based broadcasters which allows transmission medium other than satellite for broadcasting of television channel from broadcaster to distributors. As we know, as of now, transmission from broadcaster to distributor is permitted only through the satellite. On the request of MIB, wherein MIB sought TRAI's inputs for a national broadcasting policy, TRAI carried out extensive consultations with the industry and has given detailed recommendations to the government to accelerate growth of M&E industry and to position India as a global hub in the sector. In order to alleviate financial stress of FM radio broadcasting industry, TRAI has made several recommendations to the government. And recently, TRAI has provided the recommendations for beginning the digital radio broadcast services in the country, and this includes a rollout plan for reduction of the new technology in 13 A+ and A category cities. The rapid advancement of technology, expansion of wired and wireless broadband, cloud computing, and AI are transforming how content is created, distributed, and even consumed. India, with its diverse audience and cultures, is speaking more than 22 major languages and hundreds of dialects, open numerous opportunities for content creators. In his recent address at the WAVES Summit, Honorable Prime Minister highlighted the importance of orange economy, powered by content, creativity, and culture. He called upon creators to dream big and tell India's untold stories, and urged investors to invest not just in platforms but in people. He underlined that the screen may be getting smaller, but the message is becoming mega. With this bold vision of the Honorable Prime Minister before us, I would like to say that evolution of technology and the phenomenal socio-economic growth in the country have opened up enormous opportunities while also posing new challenges to the broadcasting and distribution industry. Collaboration among different stakeholders is the best way forward to seize this moment and realize the vision of orange economy. As sectoral regulator and policy enabler, TRAI is committed to work with the industry to enable its orderly growth and realize this vision. With this, I wish FICCI Frames all the success and hope that the debates and discussions in this forum will help the industry chart its course for a brighter future. Thank you very much.